Alright, I think it's about time we start. Greetings and salutations, everyone. I'm back again this week. More Pokemon Infinite Fusion. Last week was the start of run number 2. We got some pretty goated catches. Pretty happy with it. And we got to the foot of Mount Moon. So that's where we're going to pick up. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't know if you can hear that, but it is 4th of July. So, we live with the fun of constant explosions in the background, which will continue even when I'm trying to go to sleep. But new thing I wanted to try this week was using my eye tracking with my magic angry eyes. I said my magic angry eyes. Yes. Now you can kind of see where I'm looking. And that it's not as up as I want it to be. Let's see if I can reset. Ooh. Still not what I want. Let's see if I can reset the eyes. Look forward. Let me try that again. Resetting face. One last attempt, and then I give up. I don't want to bother fighting. Alright. Here we go. Come back, game capture. Should be auto-updating sprites again. By the way, if you're on YouTube chat, it looks like there is a problem. I don't think anyone ever watches me on YouTube anyway, so it won't be a huge deal. But it looks like there's a problem with that chat. For live, it might just be a little slow. I don't know. I keep telling it to auto-gen the deck center. I think we definitely. So I had I think last week I ended on because we got the goated Aaron catch, but I don't really know. Jeez, yeah, I don't really know who to cut or who to add here. I'm gonna go ahead out on a limb and say it's not Pidgey. I'm gonna throw Aaron in, and we're gonna try and level everyone up to like 20-ish, because it does matter for when you fuse what level your base mons are at. I'm gonna assume that like 15 is normal for now. Stuff was probably not great. Let's put not love up front, but like, oh god, you can't put Magikarp because there's Wynots in this cave. Oh, my eyes are looking down a lot. Stop looking down, eyes. Look normal. Look normal, eyes, or I'll reset you again. Yeah, this is better, I think, because now I'm kind of looking up to the right. I looked a little more down than usual. Let me give it one last shot. We're so close, dang it. Okay. This is pretty close. Now, The eye thing thinks I'm looking at the screen all the time. Maybe I should just try looking straight into the camera when I do the reset. So this is Pokemon Infinite Fusion. Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, so we had a run that lost. If you've played Pokemon before, we lost on what's called Rival 3, which is in Cerulean City right before the bridge. So I restarted a run, and in one stream, we got to here. So, so far, we beat Brock, but so far our losses are this Shinx Fancy Fusion and this Venipede. And people we're putting on the bench right now are this Pidgey and the Snorunt. I ended off right about to start going through Mount Moon. We have these 3 new faces that I'm going to start grinding up this week. I also realized that using the fast forward button is very useful. That's about it. So I'm gonna start by getting, and part of the reason, by the way, I'm grinding like Magikarp, even though I'm gonna end up fusing it, is that the level of what you fuse matters. So I am. Our quest right now is to go to Mount Moon and find out who's beating people up. And I don't want to train in Mount Moon right now because there are why nots in Mount Moon, which have Shadow Tag, which means I can't run away or swap out. So if I put like a low-level Pokemon like Aaron in, they'll just get beaten up. I'll hold off on Magikarp for now, because I just realized I'm probably not hitting him to 20. I'm gonna throw in Pidgey, actually, over Magikarp, because I am... It'll just be easier to train Magikarp later. So I'm just gonna take Pidgey because they're highest level, even though their type's not super useful in Mount Moon, they'll be good against trainers, at least. Oh, and this week I'm trying to put my eye tracking on, so you get to see my evil eyes. Let me try and reset the eyes again, because it keeps... I don't like... Oh, that's too high. I don't like how it doesn't look like I'm looking at the stream. Otherwise, this is a Nuzlocke, so it's just Pokemon, but when someone faints, it's hardcore, so we get rid of them. Ah, he's got his hidden ability. Evasiveness fell! Oh wait, no. I was thinking evasiveness raised, and I was like, oh god. There is like a special event right now. Moody is its hidden ability, but there's like a thing in game where sometimes different locations will just have significantly better rates for hidden abilities. Like our Snorunt that I've caught has its hidden ability. Okay, Sandile. I don't think it has I don't think it has any ground type moves yet. But I'm gonna be safe and send in Stuffle anyway. Yeah, it's just got Bite. Dark type. Yeah! Brutal Swing is good. It's coverage. It'll be neutral on a lot of the mons we're going into in Mount Moon. Ah, that's a... I think that's a generated one. Cleffa Sandile. Oh, this was a bad move, because this is a Water Psychic fusion of Ralts and Love Disc. Yes, that's gonna be super effective. but we're also like a bajillion levels above them, so it's not a problem. Did I do... I forgot to turn on the speed. First off. Second off, did I get the red? That's not a progress shot. I turned on... Ah! There's an in-game speed up. And I was generally playing on, I think this is ×5. Because it just makes things, especially when grinding, go a lot easier. Like, originally it took me like 3 streams to get this far. But now with the speed up, it took me like 1 stream. We've already done this Oricorio quest, by the way. So basically we just get these flowers, it transforms every time. And once we get the 4th one, which is on the other side of Mount Moon, which is why I'm not rereading this, I already read it in the first playthrough that we lost, he'll give us the Oricorio. And I really like Oricorio, it's a fun Pokemon. It's also useful, it's been a while but I'll repeat it. Generally the way fusion works is there'll be a head and a body. The like special stats and HP stats are weighted towards the head, and the physical stats and speed are weighted towards the body. So there's 3 reasons to fuse generally. The first one is typing, which is just like if your Pokemon has a bad type, or like type combo. Like Aaron is one of my favorite Pokemon, but Steel Rock is just an awful typing. Fusing it to get a better typing can make it a lot more useful. The second one is stupid abilities. For example, I guess simply Ghastly has Levitate, so if you like fused it with an electric type, you'd have a Poison Electric with Levitate. So putting abilities on Pokemon that shouldn't have those abilities is the second reason. And the third one is just moveset. So like, Oricorio's Revelation Dance is a 90 base power special move, which is actually pretty good in a lot of types, because a lot of types just don't have an offensive move like that. Like, if you wanted to have a special attacking steel type, your best option is like Flash Cannon, which isn't ideal, but if you have steel as the primary type, suddenly Revelation Dance is a really powerful steel type special move. Because that's the way Oricorio's Revelation Dance works, is it picks the front type. It's like, for Aaron it would be steel if it used Revelation Dance. For Raldisk it would be Psychic. So Oricorio's kind of there just to teach things Revelation Dance. And it might have other coverage moves I don't remember off the top of my head. And it also might have just stupid typing combos. Like Ghost is a pretty good one, because you can get Ghost Normal, which is... it's like weak to Dark type and nothing else. The other good one is like... Ghost Dark is only weak to Fairy. So you can also do stupid stuff with like Shedinja, if you can get a Ninjask. Suddenly, it becomes a Pokemon with Wonder Guard and only 1 weakness. Or you could make it like Bug Fire or Bug Steel as well. I don't know why I came in here, because I just said I wasn't grinding in there. I'm gonna get a few levels on these guys, and then I'm gonna go through the entry section, because Brock will give us Rock Smash once we beat the first couple of guys. Luckily, Aaron can beat up the people outside, except for Sandile. I said this in passing, but I love Aggron. It's one of my favorite Pokemon, but it's always just like Steel Rock is such a rough typing, and the Mega just does not have the same style. Grass should be neutral on us. Dark should also be neutral, but not great. There's an option to show what the typing is of whatever, because it can also be confusing with fusions, what typing the fusion is. But I turned off the thing that shows you what type your OP is, because part of the fun is like being confused and figuring it out. Alright, we gotta heal. We can't really take on Magpies. Zaren's kind of a physical tank. Oh, that's a fun one. Rat's Whistle. I have Sturdy, and he hasn't hit me yet, which is why part of why I'm being so aggressive. Because like he could have just hit like Focus Punch and one-shot me, but I kind of have that safety. Oh, sweet! I didn't realize that they had the headbutt egg move. Hold on, I want to see. Can you use headbutt here? Can't use headbutt. Oh, you know what? I might backtrack through Viridian Forest. Like Ghastly Handling or something. See that? What is this, like, spike? Yeah, that went good. I'll swap them out, though. So I'm partially I'm waiting to fuse because I want to see what I get on the other side of Mount Moon, and I want to get Oricorio. But I think there's some real gas between Ghastly and like Ralts and Charmander. Because you don't have to be fully committed. Like, I'm probably going to unfuse Raldisk in the near future. Right now, I just have that Love Disc because Water type was useful against Brock's Steel type Pokemon. Oh, he knows Rollout, which is frightening. We're much faster than him, so. There we go. These poison mushrooms are basically just potions, but they poison you, even if you can't normally get poisoned. Virus. Lick. Another lick. Last lick. I should be a lot more careful with this Ghastly, because I think this Ghastly is one of our goats, and I'm strongly considering fusing it with Ralts to give us a Gardevoir fusion. So I didn't talk about it super much earlier, but like one of the downsides of fusion is that you will always have a Pokemon. What version of poisons is used? Damage outside of battle every step, or like every couple of steps, it inflicts a single point of damage on the Pokemon in your party. And then in battle, it's like whatever the percentage is how much. I don't know off the top of my head. I'm pretty sure they also keep Toxic as a separate stat. But I can perform. Oh yeah, there's a secret area which I think has been unlocked now. I might have to wait for someone to tell me I can come here. Yeah, never mind. I don't know why I'm saving. It's not like I can save scum this. Oh my god. That Max Revive is worthless to me. How many Pokeballs? I actually might go back and buy some more Pokeballs just because. I don't have that much money. What she got? Yeah. How many do I have? Just look on its own. Okay. Regular Pokeballs. Heal Ball. I think Pewter City just has net balls. How much is 10? It's like half my money. I almost want to do it. Oh, that's a good point. I should sell the Max Revive. There's no collectors. 2,000. Yeah. There's no collectors for Max Revives. So like, there's always going to be like a collector for Tiny Mushroom that gives you slightly more money. In this game, some of the Poke Centers have like an upstairs, and they let you spend $1,000 on a move, remember, so you don't have to be as... you don't really care about Tiny Mushrooms for that reason. I almost want to buy another 10 Pokeballs just to have them as backup. That's your Premier Ball. That feels good. Okay. I want to get Ghastly a few levels on them so they can hypnotize and stay in against whatever there is. This is a bad place to grind in. Question's normal still. I think it's flying normal first form, then it gains the fire type. I don't think it's just pure flying. Because isn't it just like Tornadus that has the pure flying? 10 is probably way too much, but I'll get him to 10 because it makes me feel safe. I think it's gonna wait till after the battle, but I'm gonna swap around Lick to be up front. Yep, it waits till after the battle. I've learned this the hard way. Not a problem though, because Lick's got a billion PP, so we can just do that. Yeah, see, now it's switched. We are gonna have to deal with effects for this way. Oh, I think he only has Scratch and, like, Stun Sport. Or, yeah. Ooh, Mean Look. Not useless? Not... Because the AI in this... Unfortunately, we actually can't touch that Pidgey. I think EVs also reset when you fuse or something like that. Or, like, it takes the body's EVs and discards the heads. So it's pretty easy to just get rid of EVs you don't like. Joltik. Our catch when we went through Viridian Forest was a fusion. So we saw one earlier, but you can find fusions in the wild. Which is fun, because it basically doubles your route catches. So like our catch for Viridian was a Venipede Pidgey, which I defused because I didn't like those two together. And unfortunately, we kind of got the worst of both halves, because our Venipede, which ended up dying just due to carelessness, didn't have its hidden ability, Speed Boost, which is what makes it really interesting. And then our Pidgey doesn't really have anything going for it either. What the heck? Paris Venipede. Okay. Poison Point. Let's get Ghastly to 10. I'll toss a Lick in case of... yeah. Because I don't know... You can deduce the type. It's like the second type of the head plus the first type of the body. Oh, Nerve's fun. It has Compound Eyes as Joltik's other normal ability, right? And you like Compound Eyes because it makes Thunder a more accurate move. So that's like an example of... You could also like... The Electric Bug's an okay typing, but you could maybe fuse it with something like a fire type and then have an Electric Fire. And use Compound Eyes to like have a more accurate Fire Blast or something like that. By the way, I generally am holding off on nicknames until I fuse them. Which is why the only one who has a nickname right now is our good friend Love. You can also put hats on Pokemon in this game. But I don't want to put hats on someone until they've, like, earned it. Oh yeah, Larvesta is like the S tier catch. On my playthrough that I didn't stream of this game, I caught a Larvesta here, and then I was like, well, that's super gas for later, but I just have to box him basically until the Elite Four. Because that's when the level cap lets you actually evolve it. And I ended up, I did a Jolteon Volcarona fusion. And that thing fucking carried. It did end up dying in that run. I can't remember what two, just in the Elite Four it ended up dying. But it was, like, gas. Okay. We got him to 10. Let's get Aaron to 10 as well. Aaron can, like, Mud Slap, which is no damage. Pump Tump. That's Pumpkaboo Phantom. There was a Mud Slap tutor, by the way. Somewhere. There's also someone who teaches Fury Cutter, which we don't really care about. I'm not gonna bother with Aaron. I think 9's good enough as a backup Pokemon anyway. Okay. Let's go for that secret grove catch. Okay. Igglypeeny. Igglybuff Happiny Fusion. Okay. I'll give you a Premier Ball. This is a pretty gas one. Oop. Because both Happiny and Igglybuff are useful. Because that's going to turn into Clefairy? If given a boiled egg by its parent figures, the egg helps it practice skills as a caregiver. When it's ready to move on to a real egg, boiled egg is eaten to give it an extra boost. Play has... Oh no, I'm thinking it's a Jigglypuff is what it evolved into. Sort of PC. And friends. I think there's like a hidden karma system that the game tracks. So I think if I tried to steal that egg, I would lose karma. Which is good, because I think generally eggs respawn. I know there's ways to like farm karma. Let me check the wiki real fast. It's in another tab. Game information. Search the wiki. KRMA. Karma. There's a way to check it in post-game. And I think there's some stuff that cues off of it, like certain encounters you can get in certain places are better if you have higher karma. Also, for some reason, my model's frozen. Da-da-da. Okay. Okay, there is repeatable options. So a Pokemon in the black market. Give an egg. There's a quest that requires you to give an egg. How'd they even know you took the egg? There's an in-game tracker, but presumably that's a nest. So like, a family of Pokemon have left that egg there. Take care. I should just control F egg. He's the man. It's a Rockruff egg in the secret garden, and we lose karma for doing it. There are Venipede eggs in Verdian Forest and a bunch of other eggs elsewhere. I don't like that they're repeatable. I think I'm going to say no to egg. With karma, right? So you've basically stolen this family of Pokemon's baby. It looks like it's also okay. You need karma for a legendary encounter. What is the other thing it affects? Oh, it's just you need it in order to encounter Mew later in the game. I thought there was something else that queued off of it. Why are you frozen, VTuber model? Help me. There we go. So it's more metaphysical. I think so, yeah. It's more metaphysical than reputation. But a lot of the ways you increase it is by just doing quests. Doing quote-unquote nice things. Yeah, it looks harder to raise. I guess there's an argument, right, of I think the repeatable ones I don't want. Let me actually close my game capture and show you the wiki page. I think the repeatable ones I'm gonna say are a no, but this one, because it's not repeatable, I might take. I'm not sure though. Feels wrong. What do you think? I feel like definitely not the repeatable ones. It's a question of whether I think the Rockruff one is considered a gift Pokemon or not. Because I only need 20, and presumably I'm on like, I think I'm on like 3 because I've done like 3 quests. And you only need 20 for the Mew encounter, allegedly, and I have no idea what else to care about there is. I think I don't know if I'll use it, but I don't feel like I'm gonna use Rockruff no matter anyway. So I think I won't take the Rockruff egg. Alright, back to game capture. Show my... There we go. And now I'm at a more favorable angle for the camera. Alright. I think, by the way... Oh, I need to update Fusion. This is... Where the heck are we? Secret Garden. CRETGARDEN. I'm just in the other page. Yeah, if I decide I need a Rockruff later, I can always go back and grab it. I definitely think the repeatable ones feel like cheating. Even though I saw a few of them like Goomy and Noivat, which I would really be interested in. What else? Hat. Happini. I spelled Happini wrong, I guarantee it. Which is in my other tabs. The spreadsheet of which Pokemon I've caught, which I keep because I also it's easier to cross-reference it there in the spreadsheet. Also, I do things like even though this Shinx is dead, or like this Venipede is dead, if I find like a Scolipede later, the Scolipede is also off limits for recapture. It's just gonna be like normal fairy, right? I don't know what to do with that. Let me flip back to the window. I want to see, just for my own satisfaction on the fusion calculator, what's like Blissey Beware look like. Aw. So you gotta keep it normal fighting if you want. Oh no, I don't like the beat up one. I guess you would want natural cure. God. This doesn't feel like the gas. Yeah, I usually don't. I usually consider gifts non-repeatable, but I think because a lot of them are like... A lot of them feel like non-special Pokemon. Like Venipede is like a Pokemon I just encountered in the area. Right? So if it's giving a Venipede egg, it feels like it's just basically getting a second encounter out of that route if I caught something other than Venipede. So I feel like with the repeatable ones, that's kind of... It gives me the impression if that's how it would work. But I think I can see, because Rockruff is probably... I think it is also... It might also be found in Secret Garden. I'd have to look it up. Which I can do here. Okay, are you then? What would you do with Blissey? I just want Rockruff here. Here's Rockruff. Where are you found, Rockruff? Tell me. Okay, there we go. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, because you can fuse Pokemon with themselves, which doesn't really do anything, but there's a lot of cute ones for people doing that. Where are you found? Okay, it's not found in Secret Garden, but it does have a natural find location. Which makes me not... Which makes me not want to take the egg. I think it's definitely a no in general in the repeat ones, because that feels bad. And I think this one I'm also going to say no to, because at least for now I'm going to decide no to. Because it's not like a unique capture. Do I want to drag either of these along with me? I don't think they're the fusion. Or I don't think Igglybuff, you know, Wigglytuff, Blissey is the fusion. But I don't think it has any immediate... It's like, what is... Hold on. I think I get, like, one Moonstone here. So, like, we could do... like Wigglytuff Gengar or something. Wigglytuff, because isn't Wigglytuff has like Pixelate is what makes it really interesting, right? Which I guess actually would kind of suck here. Aww, doesn't come together. Ghost Fairy is interesting, but yeah. 15 and then Moonstone for Wigglytuff. Right? Because it does have... Oh, it's just Cute Charm. Okay. I thought it had... I don't know what I'm mixing it up with, but I thought it had Pixelate. Oh, maybe I could do Wigglytuff, Frostlass. Let's see. Normal Ghost. Oh, that's gas. The weird part is that I have no idea where to find... Dawnstone's gonna be a late game thing. Or not late game, but like, I'm not gonna find one for a while. That's a good idea. I like that. Because that's a way to get normal Ghost, and it's a interesting Pokemon. Yeah. Ice Fairy, I don't think is the gas. What do we do there? I guess the problem with Wigglytuff is not good ability. So I would want to pair it with a Mon that has a good ability. I think especially because of the Moonstone investment, Wigglytuff's a long game thing. What does Blissey take to evolve again? I think it's just Friendship. I'll just go into whatever. Take a look. Oh, it's the Ovalstone during the day, and then 42. I might just leave Chancer for now, too. I guess... I think I should, because I'm gonna get that Moonstone, I should be more aggressive with the... I think we definitely unfused this. I don't think they're trying to do the same thing. Okay, it froze for a second there, so I was like, oh god. Let's give him a different sprite. I don't like that one. I like that one that's cradling the egg. I'll do the basic one. That's good too. Alright, we also have this weird situation of like the... Oh, that's right, because it'll get cursed body because it has the because Frostlass has its hidden, or I guess it depends on whether it's the body or not. Let's see. Head, body. Yeah, it would take cursed body. Which is kind of interesting. I don't know if I'd put him in the corner. That feels interesting, but I don't know if I want to do that or if there's something else more gas here. I think in the short term, I could put it just with Char. I don't think it would just in the short term, because I realized I really have to hit mid-game, like Lieutenant Surge or after, before I can really start being like, these are gassy fusions that I can think of. Because a lot of this is just going to be like, what gets us through the next gym? Not what's going to be a good fusion going forwards. Yeah, Happini's definitely one that cooks for a while. I think I wasn't sure what I was doing with Magikarp, but I'm going to wait till I get through because it'll be easier to grind it to 20. Yeah, I think Frostlass that is the best option, but also that male or female. I don't know if it takes the male or female part when I do that, and if I can do something cheesy like that. Because that's the other problem. Is we have this weird situation where our Snorunt is male, but we could fuse it to be female, and then use the Dawnstone on it. I don't know. That feels fun, so I feel like I'm probably gonna do that, because I can't think of anything better to do with it. And I don't think it meaningfully enhances anything we already have. The one real gassy fusion I've been cooking is, I think, maybe do Gardevoir plus Ghastly. Might have some real legs to stand on. I'll think on it more. I think we're okay for now. I'll think on it more once we get through Mount Moon and get the Oricorio too. Yeah, because I don't think Oricorio has anything great. Or any great fusions right now. So for now, I think it's just get through Mount Moon, make the decision once we get the catch, and then try and get through Rival 3. Oh hey, yeah, I forgot to change back to the game capture, thank you. Yeah, I was just cooking there on this. This isn't a great screen. Sorry, I was looking at the PC for a while and just yapping. Gengar's another one of those Pokemon that people have really latched onto and given it like a buttload of good fusions. Or of good fusion art. Just because Gengar's like a classic that everybody loves. What? I think level 10 is good enough to do the entrance of Mount Moon. Now that they're 10, I'm not scared of why not fusions. Also, in the first run, we lost a bunch of Pokemon to a single... Because you can talk to the trainers and they'll give you stuff sometimes, or they'll, like, ask for a rematch. But every time you rematch them, all of their Pokemon gain a single level. So I fought against a trainer who had, like, a Chespin fledgling fusion. And unfortunately, Chespin learns... See, exactly what I'm talking about. It's gonna be annoying. The upside is that why not just actually learn the annoying Wobbuffet moves until after they evolve. So it's mostly just a big annoyance. Stuff is not... Okay. Oh! Let's go Aaron. Just no Sweet Kiss. And leave him in front. I don't think anyone's in range of one-shotting him. I just got like a billion potions. I'm allowed to use them outside of battle, but I don't want to use them in battle. Done, Sparse. Yeah, we can't do anything there. He doesn't know rocks. Oh! Okay. That's tragic. Yeah, that's the kind of thing that just randomly gets you in this game. Because, like, who would have thought... Who knows flippin' Dunsparce's learn set enough to know that it learns Pursuit this low? I don't think there's anything that frightens Aaron. Partially just because having Sturdy is a godsend. Well, yeah, all those future dreams of Gengar in the toilet now, huh? Was it? No, you needed Oval Stone. What was the... I'm looking in the other tab. I'm not gonna pull it up. What was the condition for that? 15 to get to Jigglypuff, and then Moonstone to Wigglytuff. Versus... It's like 40 for Snorunt, which is pretty good late cooking. I don't really want to train up to level 1 right now. Maybe when I get to the other side, I will keep... I think the most in the air right now is this Snorunt. So I'm gonna throw them... Also, I have no idea where to get an Oval Stone for Happiny, I just realized. That was what it was, right? Let me see... Happiny. Nope, just go in. How do you even get an Oval Stone? Will you tell me? No. Okay. Oh, there would have been a gift at the daycare. That's interesting. How do you... Holding Oval Stone during the day. I have no idea where to get an Oval Stone, so I think you're just binned until I find one by chance. Yeah, I think the one I'm most okay with tossing out as a sacrifice right now is this Snorunt, because I don't really care about Glalie, so its only value is potentially I can fuse it into a female and get a Frostlass. I think I am gonna... I guess use it full HP anyway, but I'll do it anyway. I am going to get... Aaron's breakpoints are like 320 something, aren't they? For evolving. Also, it's implied that Headbutt is an egg move, so like I could headbutt trees, which was its field move thing, but maybe there's only the special trees you can headbutt, which is interesting. Yeah. I guess I have to be careful of Mud Slap PP. Metal Claw. Give him the claw! Yes. Whoa! Did you hear that weird audio thing right there? It sounded like someone ripped a fat one. Clef not. That's what I'm talking about. No fear. It's my boy Aaron. It's Carbink! I'm getting Aaron to like 14. I think I'm gonna try and get the other guys to 16 so they evolve. Because Ralts hits Curlia at like 16, right? But I think... I guess there's still, what the... Swinub Aaron. Swinub is Ice and Ground type. I don't know in which order. Aaron is Steel and Rock, right? Yeah. So Swinub first. It's gonna take Ground type. Ooh. No, it took Ice and Rock. I think the fusion... I guess they're the same level. I'm gonna progress because I don't think there's trainer battles. I mean, who would have thought there would be a Dunsparce and that Dunsparce knows Pursuit, right? Nobody knows what Dunsparce does. It's Dunsparce. Why not Aaron? This one's just going to be annoying with his beefy. I don't know. Yeah.
Ha! You know, those trainers was almost too easy. We're almost as invincible as a group. Nothing. Just wait until the boss's new project is fully operational. We'll be truly invincible then. Totally. Anyway, we should probably go now. We had our fun with these wimps, but apparently it's still pretty deep into the cave. We'll miss it if we keep wasting any more time here. Oh, and good thinking putting that rock in the way. The lesser the chances of having some random brat wandering in, the better.
Goodbye. And that's good enough for me. Yeah, he has levitate. I had to think for a sec. I don't want to use the escape rope because I'm not scared of running into anything. Dunsparce, man. And that's enough, for us it's enough. That's enough to get Brock to give us Rock Smash, which will be useful here. Because there's so many errands, and Rock Smash is just a high PP move. There we go. Rocks are precious to me, so I don't like using this move. But it's invaluable to the excavators who work for the museum. Should help you go deeper in the cave. So Rock Smash is also a field move. Later on, in this game, they replace all the field moves with like key items you can get. But for now, Rock Smash is a useful coverage move. We value it over Smokescreen. What's Rock Smash? 40. We value it over Mud Slap. You can relearn it later anyway. So whenever we break a rock, there's both a chance for a random encounter, but also like random stuff pops up sometimes. So importantly, like Hardstone. Which will boost our Rock Tomb. More importantly, there's like other things, like useful items. Which is why I'm going around smashing everything. I don't remember what this TM is. The yellow balls are generally like TMs. I think there's something like purple, yeah, like Heart Scale. I don't know what Heart Scales are used for because you don't use them to move, remember. Kind of shocked. Doesn't have anyone who can learn it. Oh, guessed we could have learned it. I guess we're just gonna force through a lot of this cave with Aaron. Oh wait, hold on. Part of what Stuffle can't learn it? Part of what I was waiting for was to get an actual fighting move on Stuffle, but Stuffle just can't learn Rock Smash? What the heck? This is, the battle. I might swap him out once he gets to 14. Oh, I was not ready for this battle. Piplup Cleffa? We're on full HP. Shuppet Baneri is gonna be like normal Ghost. Yeah! If you had a fire type, or a fighting type move, you would've used it. No! We don't repeat battles. If we repeat battles, I have to do like the math of like, what is like every possible, like what is your whole learn set? I'm gonna try putting Char up front, because none of the weaker Pokemon know moves that are frightening. Toss Love in and see how they do. Learning Sturdy was good. That hit for 10, crits for 20, he'd still be alive. Okay. They were still only level 10. That took a second. You! Mud Slap? Just to screw with them? Oh. Now we're stuck with Mud Slap. Because it's gonna resist Ember. He never snapped out of that confusion, did he? There. Goodness gracious. If we can just get Char to level up, I'll feel a lot safer. I don't know why I'm hitting the save button here, but I am. Oh god. Actually, I don't want Char fronting when they only have 2 Mud Slap PP. Eh. Alright, let's toss our starter away. Ekans Smoochum. I think that's a bum sprite. What did you... I'm pulling him out after this. Slugren. They'd be weak to ground, but I really don't want to keep Char in. I don't think they have anything we're afraid of it knowing. What would it know? Double kick, which I don't think is a killer. But I partially... What's the level discrepancy? The 2 levels above. Let's give Stuffle a go. Ah! Rock Throw would have been really bad. Oh! It's Gasuna. Ghastly Cocoon. I can't escape, but I don't need to! You're the one who needs to run from Stuffle! Curse you, Rock type, and your bad accuracy. Alright. I'm tossing Stuffle up front, even though their moves aren't useful anymore. Star Piece. You can save it and sell it to a collector. This zone of the game is really scary. Yes! So we also get outfits in this game. And I'm gonna put the drying pan on the back. See, now it looks like I've got the Aerodactyl skull, but I like the back of the frying pan looks like a cap. The drying pan, if you will. I don't think any of the others pair with it quite as well. Alright. Thank goodness, that's what I really wanted. Dunsparce Man. Still reeling from that. Pidgeotto. Smash Rock. Rock! Rock! Metal Claw has the potential to lose their power in this game. Does it in the scenes? It also hits harder from stab. Sheesh. God. Is there... This is the hard part, is that, like... I feel like I have to map out any trainer battles I want to do. I can get him to 16 from here. He's pretty close. What the heck? Sandy Run. Yeah, just a couple of these will get him to 16. But I'll feel a lot safer once he hits that 16 mark. And gets his first Evo. I might do the same with Ralts. Just because it makes me feel bad. I think we'd still keep them fused for now, even though it'll mean I have to re-level them up later. When I unfuse from Love Disc, because I'm pretty sure that Love Disc is like a temporary. I don't think I'm keeping it. I like him with the hands up. That's pretty good too. I think he needs... That's pretty great. I like the taunty one. Mug one's good. I like just the ready poses. Alright. I feel like I should grind... Oh! His hat! His hat is really misaligned. I'm giving Aaron a hat. too, and a nickname because I love them. Seka. I'm gonna call him after the protagonist of Ghost of Tsushima because Aggron is like a big samurai Godzilla. I'm gonna give him a hat. Give him the giant hand. Yeah. I feel like I should name the Stuffle as well because I've had it as a mainstay for long enough. You could have a hat too. I don't know what it should be though. I'll give you the normal hat. And then... I'm not attached to this Pidgey, but I like the idea of having a Pidgey on the Pidgey. Fun with outfits. Cornering is hard when you play on super fast mode. Up front. It's Water Psychic. I guess we really don't want to hit Dunsparce then because of Pursuit, right? So we'd have a hard time. But I guess in that case we just keep Drain Kissing or Charming. I don't know. It's rough. I almost want to just smash the rocks. Because that also gets us money. See, like this Geodude does not frighten us at all. It also doesn't give us anything, huh? Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Smooth rock. I don't know. I'm paralyzed with fear. Oh, I think I could have... You! Oh, you had run away. That's with his accuracy. Okay. This is tight. It's as deep as Dunsparce. There. Sheesh, that was almost a whole level. Also, what? I feel a lot safer with Charmeleon. Carbing. Did we? Dang it! I wasn't paying attention. I wish. One thing I really wish they brought over from Pokérogue is that in Pokérogue there's like this button that lets you be like, what's all the stat changes right now? So you could like check and see like what you got off Trace instead of having to, because like when I'm sped up like this it's hard to see. Got you. Okay. Make me regret it, man. What level are you? 13. That's gonna be Totodile. Oh, I got confused. Oh! Oh no! Okay. This is so stressful. Because now I'm gonna have to go back after that, right? Dratini. Yeah, I'm not scared of you. Oh, I should have been scared of Confusion, actually, on Fluff. Chestnut, Bulbasaur. Sounds like a job for Char. Oh, wait. Okay, they might have known rollout, which would have been a problem. Okay. That was scary. He's probably gonna ask for a rematch if I talk to him again. I love the drying pan. No! You're too scary! No rematch! I guess I'm okay with that slime up sprite. Could be better, but I don't want to bother changing it for a Pokemon I don't have. Unless it's something really common like this Carbink that I'm hitting every 2 seconds. And I think that's an okay Carbink. God, I kind of want to grind up to like 20, because I'm just afraid of every fight here. I feel like I at least want to hit 16. I'm pretty sure I also get Water Pulse at that level on the Love Disc, which will be a big breakpoint. I guess Ghastly Dunsparce is like a nightmare? Yeah, like that. I guess it's not... Oh, that's not Dunsparce. Because if the Ghastly Mean looks us. That was the other thing, is we don't, for some reason, we don't have Confusion on Ralts, which I'm pretty sure you get it like 10. Oh, you're just gonna be annoying, aren't you? Yeah, with quadruple debuffed attack, I'm less scared of Confusion. I might still go and heal, though. Sheesh. Is there a good candidate for a Steel Fairy type? I'm just thinking of who I would fuse with Aggron. Because I was looking last week, and like, Steel fighting with Stuffle, because I don't think any of the Stuffle fights were good. Because the Stuffle, or the Stuffle Aggron fusions were good. Because the Beware being like a stuffed animal just dominated the coolness of Aggron. I'm gonna get everyone to 16, I think, before we continue. I'm scared. Let's see, Gasping. They just know Lick, right? Which isn't that bad. Oh, is it like 18 for Curlia then? What the heck? Oh no, it's 20. It is 20. I'm now remembering. I still feel better having him there. I don't really know. I guess Pidgey will just be kind of our low-key backup. I don't know why I'm saving. I can't save scope. I guess it's just to be stream safe. You! Every time I see Dunsparce now, I look at his face. I remember his face every time I see that Dunsparce. Minior? Okay, that took a second to load. I was like, well, I hope we're not crashing. Carbink. Yeah, I guess we don't really have anything for that Carbink on Beware of Stuffle. We don't have anything for you either. Someone just launched a firework. I just heard the boom of one of those tubes. Phantom? Brutal swing. Get him, Fluff. Porcelamery. Oh! That was a crit, but I think we're better. Oh, jeez, no, they know, like, Thundershock. Okay. All these trainer fights are so scary. You... Oh my god! It's... Magikarp Mudkip. Oh, it's Magby Mudkip. Here's Pidgey. Because it's neutral. Oh, I should've just... I didn't realize I had Mud Slap on him too. Yeah, I feel like I need just a lot more levels to beat all of the Pokemon in the remix. They're all so high level. They're all so frightening. Ah! Losing the gas. I guess I don't know what I would've... It's not that bad because we're so early. I keep feeling like when I lost the Fanfy Sinks, I was like, it's actually not that big a deal because we're so... Like, I should be more concerned with the now. I guess it was good now, but I should be less concerned with, like, the potential a Ghastly had and more concerned with, am I gonna make it to the next gym? Yeah, I can't really grind that Pidgey to get him to 16. You need powdered snow. Metal Claw. Sheesh. Yeah, I don't know how to grind the Pidgey because it's really only going to be useful against enemy trainers. I still have Snow Rush as the sacrifice if I need a good switch in. Swift just have like a really bad spec def or something? No, Bubble Beam's just really strong for this point of the game. Like I'm fighting like level 14s as level 16s, but it's still just these really close fights. What did I have? What was my other quest? Oh. Don't bully Snowrun. I'll bully... Snowrun is kind of like the... I said it earlier. It has the least potential because its potential is based on me abusing a mechanic of the game that I don't know if it will work or not. Oh, you know it'd be really good. I just realized... I think there's a really good chance of getting Duskull later. Dusknoir Blissey fusion. That's some gas. Just give it like Curse, Soft Boiled. I don't even know what else at that point. Curse plus Soft Boiled is mean. And it's a Blissey. That's a Pokemon, I tell you what. I need to put you in the safety corner. You're in another safety corner. What's your ability at that point? I guess you keep, like, Natural Cure just to switch out of, like, Toxic or something. I don't know what Dusknoir's abilities are. Yeah, Snorunt just has the least potential. Because Gyarados is going to be a pretty baller. Gyarados is actually really hard to fuse with. Because it kind of has to be... You have to be careful which half you fuse it, right? Because this was a bad choice because Pidgey's going to fight a rock type now. Because it'll pass on flying and not water, and I think you prefer the not flying half of it because it doesn't have any good flying moves. It's mostly just a weird coverage thing. I'm gonna give this Hard Rock to Fluff, because they also use Rock Tomb reasonably. I don't know why I'm still doing this when I said in the first place it was a bad idea. By the way, Brock was changed to a Steel type, and I think Misty is Ice type in the remix. So that's part of why, even though I love Sakai and would love to stuff him in the bin for the future, I kind of feel like I need the Steel type. just for now, because we also are gonna want that Gyarados, and just toss him on literally anything. Just for the Gyarados power buff. Yeah, I guess we'll put Sakai up front. Yeah, I'll put Sakai up front. He'll get the XP. He has the best. He has the best into all the wilds. And he's got a lot of decent... I haven't sent him in yet, but I think he has a lot of decent opportunity into a lot of the challenges we were facing. Goodbye, Minion. I don't know if they... I think that might have been a recent update where they fixed that. Because previously we fought a trainer that had, like, Minior, but different. Okay. Bluff feels like a good lead. Rosebud. Gosh. Okay. You cheap frowny face. You tried to switch into a psychic type. Dunsparce. Is this Sakai's time to shine? Watch as he uses. Nope, nothing I care about. Yeah! That was clean. I like that. He did get paralyzed, so we do have to make the long exodus home. What the? Carving Dunsparce is gonna be weak to Metal Claw either way. This is gonna get us to level 16 on Sakai. Or not. Does like Aaron just have a ridiculous XP threshold that I just don't remember? Protect. I'll save it for later because we don't really have anything that gains from Protect. I guess technically we could be like, it baits out a move. I feel like we just have better options with doing that. Buff's just one of the, like, normal and fighting are both very neutral types. They, for like the past few gens, or like Gen 6 and 7, they had this weird trend of giving a bunch of Pokemon normal as a secondary type. Like Pyroar, Bunnelby, and it's like, normal's a really weird second type to give things. Ferroseed would be a really fun catch. Should keep that in mind for any rocks we find. What? What did he get hurt by? I think he's holding an item. Rare bone! Collectors want that. I don't want to run back just for the 2 HP. And I don't think a wild Pokemon can force it out of me. Yeah, we're not going that way yet. I think we go this way, and then this is like a rocket fight. Who do we lead with? I think it's the What was that in response to? What was the context? I lost my own train of thought. Oh god, that's right, he has bad ability. I almost want to go back to the Poke Center and force Love to learn Confusion. This is purely... so you think giving them normal as the second type makes it more mundane? Or it's like a connection to, like, it's a real animal? Or something? Because, like, Stuffle, instead of being, like, this big Crushy Bear, is like a stuffed animal. And Pyroar is fire normal, because the normal makes him more of an animal and less of, like, this weird fire lizard thing. Like Charizard is. If we go through this fight, I'm gonna put Fluff up front again, just because Fluff is one of those Pokemon that I'm like, can take on all challengers. Yeah, I kind of get what you're getting, and that's really why there's not a lot of pure flying Pokemon. And that makes Tornadus special, because they are kind of mystic. What the... Well, it's Ghost Orb... Gas Kid. Don't need to escape with Fluff on the front. This Psychic Water is just not doing us any good. I guess it's mostly because Team Rocket has all these, like, Dark and Ghost type Pokemon. Ooh, Thief. That's a good coverage move. I could have used it on that Pharisee. I don't think I want to teach it to Love. Pidgey can learn it in places like Sand Attack, which is redundant. I could teach it to Gyarados. I don't know if it keeps it when it's defused or not, though. Who do I fuse Ralts with if I do? Like, Char? I guess that's one, because Gardevoir's another Pokemon that just has like a billion different fusion possibilities. Let's put Fluff on the lead again, because Fluff's just my Pokemon I send into all challengers I don't know. It'd be even better if it had... it'd be even better if it had a Psychic, or a fighting move. This is a Psychic Pokemon, but it's 7 levels under. I think it'll know Confusion, but I don't know what to send into. Let's do some thinking. That wasn't super effective, so I think this is Grass Grounder or Grass Rock. Char wouldn't be good into either of those. I don't want to send Love into it. Pidgey's not great. Okay, using Uproar makes me not afraid of you. Onyx Azurill. Oh, okay. Bite? Okay. Do it again? Jeez. Okay. I'm gonna switch into Love because I don't believe it has another. Draining Kiss is such a good move this early on. It's Mapass. It's just gonna be fighting Rock, right? So Draining Kiss gets to be super effective. Mapass. No, I don't want another battle. I'm gonna put Sakai in front, and then we're gonna slug it back to the front. You want a rematch, don't you? It's clever! Oh, the rocks came back. How do you do? I think I at least want to get through Mount Moon this game. I think I took like a full screen to get through Mount Moon last time. Or no, I didn't, because I just brute forced it with the Rafflesia was grass water, so they kind of just brute forced through a lot of Pokemon. And then Lickitung also was just a beefcake with Mud Slap, so it could take on most comers. And I just, with those two, just kind of brute forced my way through, if I remember correctly. Why not? I think 16's good enough to get everyone to the cave. More rare bones. That's why I'm smashing all the rocks, by the way, is that it's a lot quicker when we're on fast mode. Alright. And we get the random item drops. What? A Ghastly Aaron? Not my Metal Claw PP. Now it's like 25. Okay. So, there's a secret room up here. Oh god. Who's gonna have to learn Flash? It's better than Charm. I didn't do this last time and I regretted it because it was just really annoying. I don't know if you can unlearn it or something. Oh, you can just unlearn HMs. I don't know why it's marked as an HM then. Is it just because it has a field effect? Alright. Yeah, you have... There's also a debug tool which just teleports you if you ever get stuck back to like the last Poke Center you were in. There used to be a bug where you could use it... Dang it! There used to be a bug where you could use it multiple times. And it was super nice, because you could actually see the entire screen. Or it might not have worked with Flash, but it might have worked with the key item that you get later, which replaces Flash. Gaspa. Yep, here's our... I'm pretty sure that's for Eternities? What's his name? What? Rhydon. Man, I knew there was Mawile in this section of the cave, but I didn't know Rhydon was here too. Oh yeah, Ghastly is definitely one of those Pokemon that people latched onto and were like, we have to make a bunch of good fusions for this entire line. Oh yeah, Draining Kiss. Now we can teach Pokemon Draining Kiss, like Love, who already knows it. Yeah, Ghastly's always fun, because there's a lot of good ways to just make it possessed by a ghost with Ghastly, right? It's very simple and straightforward. But it just works. I just realized we're 2 HP down on Aaron, and I'm like, it's probably not good enough to justify using a potion just yet. Or like one of my free antidotes and a poison mushroom. I'm gonna use a potion on him just because I'm paranoid. I'm gonna hit the save button. Oh yeah, I got this for a candy earlier. One thing I like to do in my casual runs is I will allow the level cap to be broken by rare candies. So like, if for some reason the level cap is like 34, but naturally like you evolve at 36, you can use a rare candy to get to 36 and evolve. brain is taking me. Sandite. It's sand. Or sand slash almanite. So it's ground rock or ground water. Sheesh, we don't have a good answer to that. If you had a fighting type move, Fluff. None of them are gonna be. I guess at least Brutal Swing's neutral. Good, because if he kept Fury Cutting us, we were kind of screwed there. Oh yeah, that's the other thing, is in last run I would have to have some weird fusion in here, and I couldn't use, like, Fluff, because Fluff's not fused with anything. Oh, God. Oh. Okay, I had a second where it was like, oh, this is a bad mashup, but then I forgot that, Carbink doesn't have any scary moves at this level. And I think it takes it forever to learn anything I would be scared of. I happen to know, by the way, that Tyrogue just doesn't have any fighting moves until, like, it evolves. And I had Sturdy in case I was wrong, and it had, like, an egg move somehow or something. So that's why I didn't switch out Sakai there. Carbink! Carbink was a man. Not really, though. Metal Claw having 35 PP is really useful for brute forcing through this really long cave. Wow. Nope. Not doing that. I could do it later though, because I will have multiple fairy types. I will buy like 3 moon balls because it's very niche and potentially useful. I just want to buy these Clefairy ears because I'm here. I will not use them. But I think it'll be funny to put it on a Pokemon. Oh, I'm sorry. And there's our Moonstone. I think they just give that to us. I feel like now I have to train up Igglybuff when I get the chance, because we have that Moonstone, and I'm pretty sure that's an event that happens like every once a week or something. It wasn't last time we streamed, so I don't know why. It might just be because we came here when it's night, but I think that Moonstone is repeatable. Or at least there... I guess you would just buy it from like a department store. If it wasn't. Rock Smash! I don't know why I remembered it this way, but I remember that was like a place you could heal. Yeah, I think there's one more fight here. I just don't know. I think this is our last fight before there's an event battle. What the... God, we both missed. Stop doing that. Shield on Ponyta. Clink. Rainidos. I don't really have a great answer to it. We could send in Sakai, but that just kind of has some assumptions with it. Yeah, if he's just gonna use Thundershock 3 times, I'm not scared of him. Flail is just scales on HP. I mean, we're never using tackle. Nose-eye. Yeah! Brutal swing, fluff! Okay, I'm pretty sure the next one is an actual, like, fight I have to focus against. So I am going to run all the way back. Headbutt twice, because I remember I know this move now, even though I never use it. I don't know I have headbutt in the first... I know you're supposed to use whatever your most common move is on spot A, which for us would be Metal Claw. But for some reason I just feel more comfortable having headbutt there. Yep, the long walk back. I guess this is good, because then Sakai will be pretty BC for the Ice-type gym. Oh, that Aaron had Rock Head, not Sturdy. Sturdy is, I think, definitely the better, because I don't even think he learns any of the good recoil moves to be afraid of. Lissy Wobbuffet would be an interesting fusion. The new Mud Slap. I guess he learns it natively, right? Third hard stone for the third Pokemon that's using a Rock Tomb. I think I am gonna go and get Confusion on Love. I almost want to defuse them because I just feel like they just don't have a useful... I just feel scared to move, to send them in every time, you know? Oh, free berries. I don't know. I'm glad I decided to be relaxed on my fusion-only rules, because it was a bit of a weird situation. I actually should. I want to check if Sakai does it. No. Fluff shouldn't be waiting on anything. They used to be fused with Ralts, which is why they have that weird learn set thing. Just give it confusion. There. Now my Psychic Water type actually knows a Psychic type move. I guess he would have learned it at 20? Is it 20 your egg? I thought it was like... I thought you learned it at like 10. Oh, what do I put Oricorio with when I get it? Maybe I'll do... Excuse me. Maybe I'll do Oricorio and Love Disc. Because that feels like fun. I can give him a funky type. Maybe I should just give in to using Ralts. With Char. Or no, I could do Oricorio and Wigglytuff, because I feel like at this point I'm definitely getting that Wigglytuff. Okay. I'll use Sakai to get there, and then I think I will use Fluff. I don't remember what they had, but I remember it's like one of those nerds is who we're gonna be fighting, and they usually have poison types and like a Magnemite. I guess Sekai would be pretty good to lead. God, I know I have to travel back through here to get that Oricorio, but I'm not looking forward to it. You thought you could get me. Now he's gonna wait. That Dunsparce wasted one of my potions. That's annoying. What is Aaron's breakpoints for Evo? It's like, I know it's like 30 something is at least one of them. I think to learn is the 32. It's 32-42. Yeah, so he wouldn't hit Aggron until we were in the 40s. Yeah, not messing with that. Another good gas diffusion, right? Yeah, because it's just like, it's either a ghost possessing something or it's like its shadow. It's very straightforward and that's why it's very good. Because it just gives a lot of people room to be creative within a reasonable confine. It gives them direction, but doesn't... It gives them space to do stuff.
Come on, give it to us. This is the last moonstone we need for the machine to work. That's more like it. It wasn't so hot now, was it?
Just like this, it should be fully operational now. Are you sure you want to be here for this, boss? It could be dangerous. Yes, I need to oversee every single step of this personally. The result of this test could be a defining moment for the organization.
Roger that. Let's put the test specimens in place then. On it.
Looks like we're all set. I'll finish up the final preparations. And we'll be ready to launch the test.
Yeah, so... I think we have to fight the nerd. I don't remember what he has, and it could be really annoying if it's like Amistar. I don't really... I guess Fluff is pretty good into that.
What? Who let this child in here? No! We cannot afford any distractions right now. Someone take care of this kid right away.
Right, boss. Hey you, Moonstone guy, come over here.
Please!
I was just looking for Fossil. I don't want any part of this. You heard the boss. Get rid of the kid, or else. What did I get myself into? I'm sorry, kid. I farted and shitted my pants.
Fun times. Dang it! Okay, I thought he would know Arena Trap because it was Trap Inch. What? I didn't see that because it came up and ended too quickly. So I'm gonna slow things down. It's... What am I... I'm losing my mind. This is definitely Trap Inch? What's the runt for... Oh, Tyrunt. Is it gonna be Rock Ground or Ground Dragon? Oh, it's Biting. Okay, well it doesn't have Arena Trap. I don't think I hit him that hard for a normally effective stat. Yeah, I guess he doesn't know any ground type moves yet. Sakai or Fluff might be our best bet. But I'm not sure which. the tough decisions. I don't believe I have... Hold on. That was neutral, right? Did we outspeed him? That's 60 base power versus 100. If we outspeed him, maybe 2 draining kisses. Otherwise, we're kind of just dead here. Oh no, because he's buyed the first turn. And we hit him once after the switch in, so... It's a question of are we slower and do we eat the one hit, or are we faster and potentially we eat all of it? I think we really do... I think we do the switch in, because I don't think we hit him that hard. We led with Sakai, right? He wouldn't have used something better. Yeah, that's what I thought. And then I'll switch back to Love, and he'll be biting. Oh, jeez. Okay, so that hit for 16. So if I Draining Kiss, I'll heal. More than that. I'm dead to a crit. But oh. Okay. Well, we definitely know. I think we definitely kill, and we're faster. Whew. Okay. We're still trapped by Sand Tomb, which is really bad, but... Let's just Mud Slap him, because I don't know what he's doing here. Whew. We just switch. Let's give him a few Mud Slaps. I am mildly scared. Yeah, I'm just gonna flip back and forth between Mud Slap and Water Gun to get that super effectiveness. Love saves the day! So, yeah, okay. Now we get Water Pulse. Because I was like, why doesn't he have Water Pulse yet? Oh, and then there's Magical Leaf for being Ralt. But Magical Leaf is, like, not ideal here? I love Mud Slap. I feel like I'm too reliant on Mud Slap, but I don't really want Magical Leaf when I have... If I was just Ralt, I might take it, but when I'm Love... Okay, it's Onyx Minior. I think you just kill it with a Water Pulse. Let's see if this one-shots or not. Yeah, it's got Form Change. Oh no! Oh, it's confused! Okay. He outspeeds me, but he's confused. Yes! After losing the Ghastly, like, first 10 minutes of this stream, I'm, like, super on edge.
Boss, the machine's finally ready!
I'm starting the experiment now! What? Oh. No triple fusion.
You had better have a good explanation for this. I was under the impression that this experiment was foolproof. A simple formality. The machine...
Must have overheated. I can fix this if you let me.
Enough! We'll work this out at the headquarters. Do we have enough moonstones for a second attempt?
Yes, sir! We've collected every single moonstone that was in the cave. It should be more than what we need.
Very well, then. I will let you continue your work on this triple fusion machine of yours. But you had better not let me down a second time.
I'll make sure this doesn't happen again, boss.
Let's wrap this up and head back to the headquarters.
I'm so sorry about this. I was just looking around the cave for fast off when these Team Rocket thugs came and started bullying me around. I would have stopped them, but I couldn't do anything. Anyway, I found some rare fossils just before they showed up. Follow me over there and I'll let you have one of them to make it up to you.
So, I don't know what the breakpoint is for the fossil machine working, but we can't go there now, even though they don't have the cut, even though we're not being blocked by cut. I'm gonna put Fluff up front. So it doesn't really matter what we choose here, because we have to wait till later. I think you also get fossils out of rock smashing, which is partially why I've been doing so much rock smashing. Do I want Helix or Dome? Besides the meme of Lord Helix, I do actually prefer Dome, because I think Kabutops is more interesting. Give me the other one. Yes. Bonk. If Fluff just got a fighting type move, I feel like we would be set. I'm actually kind of mad that it just can't learn Rock Smash.
Come on.
Because if it could, I feel like we'd be so set for this cave, for the ice type gym. Stardust. Ye olde running through the cave. Alright. Yeah, I had to get the encounter on the last tile. Flail was a bad idea. What was I thinking? Okay. Now it's time to go all the way back. Actually, we'll go all the way back right now. I'm gonna put Char up front and probably run from most encounters. You don't know anything frightening. Oh! Yes, you do. Alright. Well then. I don't think I can bully most of these. Did I just not teach them? Oh my goodness. I thought I guess I didn't give them... And I'm infatuated? Swap it. I'm not. I wasn't infatuated. I guess I didn't teach them Rock Tomb even though they can learn it. I feel like it'd be more useful than Scratch, but eh. I don't think you can get the fossil yet. I think they make you wait. This is kind of weird to say, but I kind of don't like how I'm wasting all this experience. So I am going to put Sakai in front again. Just to Metal Claw everyone we come across. Because I think it'll be better to grind on the outside of the city. I think it's a full-on Clefairy with that Tyrogue. Not just a Clefable. We didn't see any, but we found one last run. I don't know if this is a thing, but I feel like your abilities tied in Pokemon to sex. Like I feel like a lot of the male errands have Sturdy and the female ones have Rockhead. And I've noticed, I can't think of a specific example, but I feel like I've noticed that kind of pattern for other Pokemon too. I don't know if it's a thing or not, or if it's just my weird experience with it. Screw you, roll out Dunsparce. Dunsparce sucks as an encounter. Because it has all of these red flag moves, right? It's got Pursuit. It's got Rollout. It's such a mean Pokemon. Is everyone okay now? I guess Brock's gone. Okay. I don't know why I'm putting Char in front, but I will. Berry. Berry. And whoa. Sometimes it lags like that, and I have a little fright. Yep. There we go. And it's Oricorio. Yay! Go to PC. Oh, that's right. Hold on. Let's see. Oricorio Wigglytuff. Let me open. Sorry, let me show the other screen. Let's show Wigglytuff first. Dang it. Wigglytuff's a Stone Evo too, isn't it? Let's see if the Ghost Oricorio is valid. First. Ghost Fairy's fun. Oh, dang it. It's always the wrong typing, isn't it? You know? Or it's like always the wrong form that gets the cool drawing. God, that's significantly bad. Dang it, I guess it's not the gas, huh? It's head body. That's a shame. Because Ghost Fairy's a good typing. What does... Oh, jeez. You have to get, like, everything from a previous Evo on Wigglytuff, huh? That's always annoying. This is taking a minute. There we go. What's with old Wigglytuff there? Chocolate. That makes me sad that there's not a Mega Wigglytuff now, because that's a good fusion. By the way, my model keeps going weird whenever we're doing this, because I'm looking at like a separate monitor. Everything's fucking free of a... Okay, no, it has a real move you can learn play up. Everything else is from memory. God. Okay. Yeah, it learns Hyper Voice. Yeah, it is. It's supposed to know Pixelate, isn't it? That's what makes it good? So you're just supposed to tutor it in, like... Well, I guess it has good TM set. Wherever... Moonblasts, yeah. Oh, I guess we could give him Draining Kiss. That would be really good. Really just Poison Steel. Not a lot of resistances, but not a lot of weaknesses either. Yeah, it's always just the wrong type, isn't it? You know? Let's see what we catch on the other side before I make a decision. And we might stop once I get there and get the catch. Am I on super fast? What's happening? Here's just normal speed. You make me sad, because I think Oricorio Wigglytuff would have been funny. What about changing back again? What about Wigglytuff Charizard? This is probably just gonna be a weird one. We're not actually getting Charizard, so it doesn't matter. I like it. That's a good one. That's a good one. Gender largely independent, gender based on being created. Anything to bring social abilities, fantasy or odd. Probably not exactly even, but not enough to notice. Huh. Alright. God. Yeah. This is funny. I guess. Of course, it's the normal flying. I think. Yeah. Thank you for looking that up on the gender thing in Pokemon. But what the tangent I was about to go off on was this is new technology unlocked. I'm using my stream preview instead of looking at the actual screen that my thing is on. I guess the problem with this is the classic case of the better art is on the worst fusion. The tangent I was about to launch into is like, what makes a good Charizard fusion? Because what's the thing Charizard is lacking that could make it better? Is it ability, typing, or moveset? And it has like, fire is a good typing, flying is an okay typing, but I think you don't go for flying on Charizard because it doesn't really have the moves for that. Fire flying is not a good typing because it's quad weak to rock. So you want to fix typing. You kind of want to fix... You want something you can pair with that'll have good moves on the other side. And you want a better ability than Blaze. Versus like another one I've really been thinking about is Gardevoir, which also has the problem of the cooler fusion is on the wrong side. Yeah, the cooler fusion's on the wrong side. The less interesting typing, right? Or the better typing is on the worst stats by a big margin. How good is Fire Fairy even? It's a mean weakness set. That, like, Gardevoir is another one where it's like, Gardevoir, like, I noted all those problems, but I'm still like, Charizard's still like a good Pokemon. And then now I'm also like, Gardevoir is also a good Pokemon, but it kind of also has those problems where like, Trace and Synchronize are kind of meh abilities. I guess it doesn't have the same problem because it has a really good learn set, right? Of Psychic Fairy. I don't even know if it's missing any good coverage moves. It just could be better. Right. And either side of that, giving the Psychic or the Fairy to something. I don't really want to do Gallade also, by the way. I just don't feel the Gallade. Did I ever look, by the way, what's Gallade Beware look like? I don't really want to do this, but I want to see what it would be like. I keep spelling Beware like the word instead of this. That's cute. Oh, it's the better side, too. Oh, just narrowly, though. Oh, geez, a lot of spec def, less HP, though. Oh, it's not just neutral. Oh, Psychic Fighting is a decent typing. I never thought of it before. That's fun, and then its main problem is just no a great physical. There's not a good physical. It's like Psycho Cut is your best option for psychic physicals. Hammer Arm, this guy's probably, and he doesn't have great access to fighting type moves. I guess, yeah. I thought he had sharpness at some point, Gallade. That's fun though. I'm gonna get that. I think I'm gonna get the last catch though. Like I was trying to say. I might just throw Oricorio in place of Punishment Boy, because I need a Dawnstone, and that's gonna be a I'm gonna lose a Dawnstone trying that. Oracorio's typing makes it awkward to use. And then like I'll go to the museum just to show you, but I think we have to actually be able to cut it down before they let us. Oh, that man's supposed to give us a flute, and I forgot to check on him. Yeah, see, can't do fossils. I think once you get cut, you have to go to like Cinnabar Island to get a part to repair it. Oh no, his head bubble's still there. I should have read that more closely because I don't remember what he said that did. Do you... I'll register it. I forget if this gets consumed by using it or not. Because I don't think I ever really bothered with the glass blower man in Gen 3. Yeah, we'll see. I think we have some serious options. I think our main problem with Oricorio is that we're trying to get... Or Oricorio and Pidgeys, we're trying to get rid of flying type for the ice type gym. But that's just not how it do. A lot of the way the types work out. That Onyx sprite is very awkward. I think it's just clunky as an artifact of being Onyx, not as an artifact of them drawing it that way. I love the frying pan on Aaron. It's great. Yeah! Don't need Roar. This is the battle. I finished the anime I was watching recently. I gave... What was it? I was kicked out of the party as a healer. I gave that a chance because it was 12 episodes. And I liked it. It was alright. Right? Nothing groundbreaking, but it was fun enough and entertaining enough. One problem I did have with that show, though, is that episode 1 is entirely redundant, and I would recommend skipping episode 1. Because, like, they do this weird thing where it's like... And I've seen other shows do it, where it's like, it's a flash forwards to, like, what the status quo will be once we've developed it. But the problem is that, like, the show takes, like, 1 or 2 episodes to reach the status quo. It's not, like, built up over the series. And then even after you do that, they spend, like, another, like, half of the show not in status quo land. Like, he's doing something else for, like, 4 or 5 episodes. So it's weird that they did it like that. Especially because, like, I guess it's there to kind of give you an introduction to the characters, but I feel like episode 2 just gave you a better introduction anyway. Because you get to, instead of having, like, everyone be introduced at the same time, they kind of get brought in one by one. And they all have their little moment, not bouncing off of each other. Oh, jeez. Well, guess he has to die. He brought it on himself. I wanted to let him go. But anyway, now that I finished Healer, I'm not sure what to watch next. I might... I watched most of Seitokai Yakuin Domo. I just have, like, the last 12 OVAs and the 2 movies to go. So I might do that. I don't need to show. That's fun that I can show it here, just on the field. Lumberry. Chesterberry. Okay. So I just... once you get strength, you can come back here. But for now, our only reward is this TM, which I remember being disappointed by it as Sandstorm. So once we get strength, I think there's like another thing to do there. I am gonna stop by the Pokemon Center before. I don't think anyone... It's nice that they added that, like, people will have a ... over their head. If they're, if they have something useful to say to you. Oh, that's right, they have netballs. Hooray, it's the friendship checker, and I'm mildly friendship with Sakai. Yay! Oh, that's right. Oh no, I don't have any Johto Pokemon! Do I? Igglybuff is Johto, isn't it? Yeah! A quest! And now we can buy all the Johto trainer items. I guess I do want to train Igglybuff. Give me a minute. I'll do more thinkies. Look at the new outfits. I like the elegant dress, but I don't think I'm feeling it today. Oh, the old crystal. I don't know if green... I don't know how it works. Green might be daily. Yellow hat. What? Oh, it's for... I think it's a reference to yellow from Pokemon Adventures. So I know you can also buy... They have like a yellow from Pokemon Adventures outfit. Netballs are so good, even though they're so expensive. I'm gonna buy 2. Even though it's a waste of money this early. What I should really be spending it on is just more potions and stuff. I guess we don't really care about potions because we can't use them in battle. So we're a lot less reliant on them. I forgot I went in there already. Clown! Nice. No, not today. 5 times. We've only fused 2 Pokemon! Dang it. I don't know what the item they're planning on giving us is. Oh good. It's the Pledge Boy. Which is good, because Char needs something better than Ember. Pidgey actually might be our best upfront for a catch. Just because they can use Mud Slap and not be super duper frightening. And I can change my hair here too. I like the Gary Oak haircut. And I like the pajamas, so unless I see something that's like a lot better. Yeah, here's the Gen 2 girl haircut. Hello. Yay! Oh god, I should have had that amulet coin on, like Sakai, this whole time. Think of all the money I could have made. have to find this person. It's near Cerulean. And the love letter. We can't peek or we lose karma. Oh. My team's the only normal Pokemon. Again, if Fluff had a fighting type move, I would give it a try. I guess I would want to level up Igglybuff in the other one too. No, I don't have a Roundstone, so I would do the other one. Just Igglybuff. You go in here? They don't have free stuff. Okay. Let's do... I'm probably just gonna do the catch and call it for tonight. Here's our Route 4 catch. Last time I got Sunkern and I was really disappointed. Yes! Ferroseed's fun. I'm just gonna toss a Pokeball at it. Nice. Yep. Nothing special. Just the plain old fastball. Now, unfortunately, having Aaron means I don't know what I'm actually doing with this. Let me do a... The downside of doing this check is that I don't... Aggron... This doesn't solve any problems, but I just want to see it. Oh, dang it. Yeah. Ferrothorn's, I guess, gonna just have a bunch of stupid ones, isn't it? I do like the other side, but Steel Rock, we've talked about this being awful. Fire and Fighting, huh? Would otherwise be interesting, though. But they evolve around the same time, too. Da 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 da. Okay. Oh, I bet what they're gonna give us is the Poke Radar. I don't know what to do with Ferrothorn. I do think it's cooking, though. That was Route 4. Ladies and gentlemen, Mambo number 5. That's fun, though. There's gotta be something I can slap it onto. He might not be a now thing. Yeah, I'll have to do some cooking for next week. Get everyone up to like 20 for the rival fight. Decide what I'm gonna do with everyone. Maybe I could do Oricorio, Charmeleon, one of the Oricorios. I guess I'd have to run back, but that's not a big deal at this point. Probably get Magikarp up there, slap him on someone, maybe Fluff. I think just get everyone to 20 and then do a big thinky. Or I guess beat rival, then do a big thinky. Or beat rival, then do catch, then do a big thinky. So I think next week is mostly going to be a lot of grinding. But I think that kind of does it for this week. Thank you for tuning in. And I have so much fun playing Infinite Fusion. I love Pokemon so much, and I love the twist on Infinite Fusion, because there's a lot of things like love was super. I didn't show Love a lot of care this episode, but like they were really clutch in the last gym battle. And I love how you can take Pokemon like Love Disc and make them useful, or like, I talked about it on the very first stream I did with this, I had a fusion called Mushroom Dance, which was like Paris Bonsly. And like, I wasn't excited for Paris, and I wasn't excited for Bonsly, but when I fused them together, I was like, I love Mushroom Dance. they're my fave. So I think I need to just start fusing things. Not for perfection or for later on, but just because I need things to be fused. But I think we get a lot closer once we hit mid game. We get a lot more fusions that are like, we're looking for more perfect, not just what does the job now. But like I said, I think we're gonna call it for tonight. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good night. See you next week.